Want to save energy but not compromise on comfort? Let us introduce to you the control box. The control box is a sophisticated piece of electronics built to regulate a wide variety of domestic installation devices. It can actuate and regulate floor heater valves, pumps, and other pieces of hardware. And it can read temperature sensors. On board is a Raspberry Pi with Home Assistant pre-installed. This allows you to easily integrate a wide variety of other smart home products. You can glue all your home automation components together to make the smartest combinations possible. For example, only heat a room when it is in the schedule. The room can be preheated in time, so your experience will be still comfortable. If temperature can be lowered up to 3 degrees Celsius over 12 hours per day, this might already reduce energy consumption by 7% in wintertime. But you can use the control box for much more than that. Think about implementing as much smart thermostats as you want. All you need to set the temperature is a smartphone. Save more energy by connecting the water pumps of your heaters to the control box, and make sure they are switched off when not in use. Or control a vacuum tube heat collector more efficient than with the manufacturer's controller, as you can adjust the start moment with the output of the solar panels that were connected to Home Assistant. Allow your imagination to think about what the control box can do for you. Now let us tell you all about what's in the box. First, we have an European 230-volt AC power inlet. Just connect to a regular socket, no adapter is needed. Right, we see isolated in and outputs and a half-duplex RS485 bus. Left, we have 4 outputs of 200 watt. They can be configured to be potential free or powered by 230-volt AC. On the right side of the control box, we have the one-wire bus connectors. It contains an isolated 5-volt signal, ground, and data lines. These can be used to read out more than 30 DS18B20 temperature sensors over lines with a length of multiple meters. We also see the Ethernet and USB ports for the Raspberry Pi. Use the Ethernet port to connect the control box to your local network. With the USB ports, additional devices can be added like the SkyConnect dongle that will allow you to integrate Zigbee and Matter support. On the back side of the box, 8 RGBW LED outputs are provided. Use these outputs to power up to 2 kW LED strips. You can light a complete house with it. Note that power to those LEDs should be supplied by an external power supply. Maximal voltage of the LEDs is 24 volts. Each RGBW LED output can supply up to 10 ampere. On the left of the device, we find the most interesting part. It contains 16 24-volt AC outputs. These outputs can be used to control and adjust regular floor heater valves. By switching the valves on and off for a defined period of time, the energy flowing to the floor can be modulated. This allows you to create energy-efficient regulators to regulate the temperature of a room to a certain set point. Using the advanced possibilities of Home Assistant, you will be able to schedule the room temperature to your exact desires. By reducing the temperature of rooms that are not actually used, you will be able to save energy. The outputs can be used to control other 24-volt AC installation devices like solar and zone valves as well. As the given in and outputs are considered to be a core functionality of the control box, they are all provided by real, hardwired connections. This will make sure you will always be able to control your peripherals, independent from radio signal quality. Connecting cables to the control box is made easy by using pluggable terminals. Inside the control box, two headers are provided for a 433 MHz superheterodyne receiver and transmitter. This will allow you to control devices that work on simple 433 MHz protocols. Think about click-on, click-off and other related hardware. Depending on the application where the control box is used, the outputs can be configured potential-free or powered from within the box. Use the jumpers on the circuit board to configure the function of each output. By default, a Raspberry Pi is mounted under the printed circuit board. The board is also available with an ESP32 processor mounted on top. This will convert the box into a slave module that can be controlled by any Home Assistant computer. The Raspberry Pi will be pre-installed with Home Assistant. It will contain some small tweaks and modifications required to communicate with Direct I/O. Home Assistant is the open-source home automation system that puts local control and privacy first. You can use it to observe, control, and automate your smart home. For more information, please refer to the website of Home Assistant, www.homeassistant.io. Installation of the control box is made easy by the two mounting flanges. Use the holes in these flanges to fixate the box. The control box is brought to you by DomeCtrl, TechV, Bestronix, and HAShop.nl. We are eager to start delivery to you. Are you ready?